Welcome back to the inaugural playthrough of my channel on Total War 3 Kingdoms, the Jian faction that we're playing. It's been a nice rainy series of days with thunderstorms and some heavy rains at times and some big old winds, and it's happening again today. So I'm not going to be getting out to mow the lawn, so what better to do than to sit down here and play another episode. Kind of looking around to refresh my memory on where we left off. It looks like we had tried to get a peek at Jiangling Livestock Farm and take a look at how Cai Mao is defending there, but we couldn't quite reach it. I know I'm looking in Changsha to potentially get this up to a small city status, It'll cost a couple food to do that, and I don't quite have the funds to do that, but it's going to start paying off with my commerce, because I'll be able to start increasing my commerce buildings within that city. So in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do, we're taking a look at Badong here. I would like to increase that garrison, because right now the garrison is measly. 3 G militia and an archer. Not much confidence to be holding its own while I'm off distracted with Liu Biao and his minions and vassals up to the north of me. So I'm going to spend my money this turn, and you can see the garrison greatly enlarges for that investment. I think it's going to be worth it. Hopefully it upgrades in time before the Han Empire sends any feelers out, as they are wont to do in this game, as I've noticed in prior little practice playthroughs. So we're going to build that up so I don't have to worry as much, hopefully, about my rear side, as I am looking north to defend myself against Liu Biao and his desire to gain my Jade Seal. So let's end the turn here and see what happens. See if we force any moves yet. And there's the first move up north. We'll take a look at it. Didn't take long, did it? We'll take a look at that in a moment. My good bud Yuan Shu has decided to ask for a non-aggression pact, with I don't mind looking at. I just don't know that I want to give away a builder to do it. So let's see what kind of negotiating we can do and what kind of agreement we can come to. I don't think I have any really ancillaries I want to give away. We'll just kind of click down here. Yeah, there's my builder, and I do not want to get rid of him. And measly little things usually aren't worth much. So I think what we will do, let's see if there's something else we can make a deal with. So just by itself, it's negative 0.4, may not work. So let's see how we can spice up the deal. I can offer food. I don't have a whole heck of a lot, so it's probably a little risky, especially if I want to build a small city that's going to use 2 of those food. But let's see if I offer just one. Whoops, let's click on it. And that puts it in the positive, so let's see what kind of money I can get back, see if that makes sense. It's a little risky getting rid of that food. I don't like that part of the idea. But let's see what kind of money we can get out of it. Maybe I'll take the risk. So there's an even deal. Oh, I can keep it even, asking for a lot of money. On this particular one, I don't think I'll worry about keeping it in his favor. For the he likes me still right now. We have some good liking from him. Yeah, trending toward 166. So we're in good shape as far on the liking factor. So let's see if we can get some more money from him. Whoops. So we'll settle at 208 coin. Let's see if he goes. Yes, we got a non-aggression pact with Yuan Shu. I put potentially a little pressure on Liu Biao up from the north. And there's one of those little Han prober feeler guys that hopefully he can't reach Badong before their garrison builds up. Oh, Yuan Shu, my bud. We're becoming best buds, and look at what you're doing to me. Yuan Shu issues a statement that you have no right to the Imperial Seal. I say finders keepers. He wants me to surrender it to him, the rightful owner. I am the one that found it. I am going to keep the seal. That hurts our relations, but hopefully we have enough positive relations that we can withstand that. I guess time will tell. In the meantime, we got Liu Biao up here to the north. What's his? He's looking at about 4 different archers in here. His cavalry is more the flanking battle kind of cavalry. I have more of the flanking anti-missile cavalry, so our cavalry doesn't exactly match up, although quantity-wise we're pretty close, but his is definitely going to win in cavalry duels, I would think, so that's something to be aware of. Otherwise, we're pretty comparable. I think I only have 2 archers still in my army. Let's just double. Yeah, I never switched over and upgraded to more archers, so we'll have to effectively use my cavalry against him and avoid his melee cavalry if I want to do well. But hopefully, we can take care of that. So we also have some characters that ran through our territory. They're low level. I'm not going to waste some time looking at them yet. I'm not at a point where I'm going to hire. I made my Liu Fan hire for a higher level a strategist, so I'm not going to look at hiring any more characters at the moment. We got Badong, which is building and is going to be upgraded in 2 turns. He's forced marched there. That's what that's telling us. I'm going to hope he cannot reach me next turn and that I'll have a chance for my garrison to build up before he gets there, because I have a feeling, looking at the size of that force, if my garrison manages to upgrade, I can hold my own against him. If not, scary thought. And in Changsha, still don't have the funds to build that large town at 2,700. That's my goal there, to build that small city down there. So in the meantime, I have a feeling if I go up to Cai Mao and the Jiangling livestock farm, I am going to get back-ended here by Liu Biao down in the Jiangling town. So, always the challenge with one army when you got too many fronts to cover. I'm just going to move. I can either move back to Jiangling, or I'm going to move near enough to Jiangling where I can support it if necessary, and see if I have enough movement points left over here to set up an ambush. Okay, so at least I can switch to ambush stance. Poof. My magician cloud of smoke, and I am in ambush mode. So let's see if that will encourage him to stumble across my ambush and give me a shot that way. And with that, I don't think of anything else that we have to look at to do, so let's see where this next turn takes us. And he takes to the water. Ugh. And he's moving and doesn't make it to Badong. Okay, so I have hope that my garrison will be ready by the time he makes it to Badong. And we move into the winter months, the frigid winter months. Zhang Yang has declared war on the Yellow Turban. As far as I know, he's not anywhere near me, so inconsequential. My assignments... Oh, Chengpu is now done there, so I have to remember next turn to get him sent back to Changsha so he can affect my building in a positive way, because right now, without him there, this will give you an idea how much he's helping. Yeah, my cost for... He saves me $300 in building cost when he's there on a pretty major building, so it's significant to have him there, and I got to remember next turn to send him back so I can have a chance. I still don't have the funds anyway to build it yet, but I got to get him back out there so I can build it when I'm ready. And Badong, just one more turn before it upgrades, so cross my fingers, hopefully we upgrade before this Han Empire guy gets down there. Zhuan Fan. Well, let's take myself out of ambush mode since he didn't fall into my trap. Let's see what I want to do. Problem is, with being on the water, it's an auto-resolve. There's no naval battles in this game. And auto-resolves when your forces are this close are just... Yuck. I'm going to take far too many losses. So I think what I'm going to do is just move down into the city, be as close as I can. Hopefully I can follow him with my advantage that I have for movement in coastal regions, or sea regions, which I believe this river qualifies as. So hopefully wherever he moves, if I'm close enough, I can maybe keep up with him. So we'll see if that works in my favor or not, or if I'm just totally wrong. And I don't know, there's not really anything else I can do. I have funds, but I'm saving it up for potential building, or if I have to start a second army somewhere with Liu Fan, my new strategist that I hired, I'll have that flexibility. So let's end the turn and see what Liu Biao decides to do with his force. If I'm lucky, he attacks me right in Jiangling, where I have my garrison to support me, but I doubt he's going to be that brave. Let's take a look. And he does not. He's running away. Oh my goodness. He's running towards Badong. And while my garrison that I'm building up there might hold out against the Han Empire, who, for whatever reason, decided to just stay put. He didn't even move on the town. So I'll take it. I'm not going to complain too much, because that means, actually, I think my lumberyard is built now with my increased garrison. So, a hero's aid. You read a report about one of your generals who beat 6 enemies single-handedly, largely due to the courage, speed, and loyalty of their horse. Heroes have always had something or someone to help them achieve their rightful destiny. It can be a loyal follower, a trusted steed, a book of wisdom, or a weapon of unique properties, but they all fulfill the same role. Whether it is fate or by your own will and actions, such a thing has come into your possession. The real test is figuring out how best to make use of it, or them, to help you achieve your goal. So I have a new ancillary, so let's take a look at what that might be. Rinky-dink stone archer. It's not when they only add +4. That's low level. That's low level. But we'll still assign out this ancillary, see who might best use it. Maybe I have someone with low satisfaction. I don't think, or I can't think of anybody that has high instinct that would benefit from that particular factor. As far as loyalty, I don't have anybody that's that bad. Well, Liu Fan, waiting assignment wherever he is. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just give it to him just for the satisfaction benefit. That should help him out, even though it doesn't look like I really have anybody that'll take advantage of that instinct. So we'll just equip that and move on. I did build my Badong lumberyard, so that's good. At least against the Han force, I hopefully have my garrison built up that I can hang tough with him. And the faction development, inconsequential to me, so we'll just, I don't have Yellow Turban Rebellion right near me. I don't know if I can quite reach Liu Biao this time, but I am gonna give chase, and let's hope my sea region movement helps me get there. I can move down the river, which is probably the quickest way to get close, I'm thinking. But I don't know if that leaves me enough movement to get close enough to him. See, I can get started, but I don't think I'm going to get all the way there. So let's just see. Yeah, don't have quite enough movement to make it happen. Hopefully with him in forced march mode and me getting my sea region bonus, I can keep up with him on land and catch up to him eventually. And it looks like I have a reform that has come due. Every 5 turns you get a new reform. I believe it's every 5 turns. Something I didn't discuss in the last time we looked at this is these little figures over here. When you get that particular reform, like this one over here, you unlock special units that way. My repeating crossbowman, being able to recruit that would be unlocked by going for the philosophy and trade over here, Liu Bo. But I think for this game, none of these are going to impact me as much. I really need to with my limited, with the limited size of my faction. I need to just increase my income however I can. And since I seem to be commerce based, we're just going to go with trade associations and add 20% income from commerce. I don't think I have enough peasant income to spend it down there, and that only impacts my growth. Yeah, we're just going to go with the trade associations. Boom, be done with it. Right or wrong. If you ever see other ideas, if you're ever looking at the game, please feel free to share with me. I like any ideas or tips y'all come up with to help me out, that's for sure. Because I make my load of mistakes, as you'll see if you keep watching. Okay. I don't see anything else to do at this point. Oh yes, except we got to get Chengpu back to Changsha to cheapen the cost of that. So let's fix this assignment here, get Chengpu back down there, so at least I have the option or potential to build that small city. Although I may have to hold off looking at my food situation. We'll see. But let's get him back down there. And now we'll end the turn. And he's in the water. Oh, I don't like him being in the water. And Cai Mao is heading towards Jiangling. And he's heading toward Badong. The Han Empire is moving, but he doesn't attack. The only thing I noticed on the Han Empire is his character down here is bleeding. He is bleeding. That all those show that he's gaining attrition by being in my territory, so he's taking attrition. The other thing is I don't want that dang auto-resolve. I was hoping I can reach him. I can reach him all right. Oh boy, he's not making it easy on me. I want to get battle with Liu Biao, but if I go down there even auto-resolving, I'll be too weak to even come back and take Jiangling, which is being threatened by Cai Mao. So I think what I need to do is head back toward Jiangling. And then we'll see where Liu Biao goes. I may... God, if he continues down that river towards Changsha, I'm definitely going to have to build an army at that point. Am I there to build the large city? I can afford the large city. It does increase my garrison, which I'll need. It won't spend all my money. I may have a chance to recruit last minute if he continues heading down there. So let's upgrade the city at this point since I have the funds. And cross my fingers. And then I think we'll take Sun Jian and see if we can head him back towards Jiangling. I probably should go into the city to discourage Cai Mao. Oh, I can't reach the city? What is that? That's not good. I hope I'm able to support the city. That would be disastrous if he can just walk in and I'm not able to support the battle. Oh, that would be disastrous. Did I just not click that right? That's horrible. We will find out as the next turn approaches. Liu Biao, he's back on land. And Cai Mao, he's running away. Do we have hope for a battle? Let's find out. Do we have hope for a battle? Can I reach him? He continues taking attrition. I think Badong is safe. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Remain hungry. A swordsman in your realm is known to be unbeatable, and you've enjoyed many evenings watching him defeat challengers in fighting matches. However, one evening, he is challenged by a peasant armed with a simple homemade bamboo staff in place of a sword. The warrior scoffs, but the peasant's fighting style is unknown to him, and he is soon laid low by the deft movement of the staff. You contemplate this and conclude that flexibility is the greatest weapon against chaos, and it is time you yourself studied a new skill. So we've gained another ancillary with that story, and it is... Oops, I clicked off on it, so let's go into my... and figure out what ancillary I forgot to take a look at. Ah, here it is. It is Discourses of the State. It increases authority, satisfaction, and negative corruption if you're a prime minister, heir, or faction leader. So that's not actually bad when I get later. Nice handy anti-corruption for later in the game, mid and late game. But for early on, let's see if anyone needs some authority. Lady Wu needs people to respect her authority. I think what I'll do is remove the clay pig from her. It also gives authority, but this gives 6. So we, piece by piece, little by little, we increase her authority. We still got a ways to go, another 13 to get her up to special level. But I'll take 87 authority any day. And let's see if I can catch Liu Biao. I also have a promotion. Look at this. We can improve our precision, which is increase of expertise and ranged armor piercing. As a city builder, I like the idea of increasing his expertise. That'll lower his construction costs as I use him in the city. And I think I like this position on some of the future unlocks that I may have available to me. So I'm going to go with diligence, increase my expertise that way. And let's see if we can get close to him. Am I going to reach him? We have ourselves a battle, finally. Here we go. Pyrrhic victory. Oh, it's going to be high damage potentially. It does look like my generals, though, outclass his. Other than Lady Wu, I think I can outclass him. And I have faith in Huang Wild and Crazy Guy to defeat some of these guys over here, or at least weaken them down so Sun Jian can take over. What kind of map are we looking at here? Ooh, not my favorite when you got too much forest to have to work around. It hinders my view and moving my troops around. I'm not experienced in the forest battles enough. I don't like them. Let's see what it does to us. Yeah, we'll have to find a way. I'll need to choke some of those mighty trees. I need to chop some of those trees down so I can see what I'm doing on the game battle map. And let's see what we're looking at. Oh, just horrible. Look at how thick these trees are. Oh my god. This is my nightmare scenario. The only good thing is I'm outclassed in archers, so it's I got a little protection from the trees, but oh my god, trying to see what's going on is just gonna be horrific. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So we'll see if somehow I can bring the battle into this open area while I stay in the fringes. I'm not even going to be able to see where he's setting up. So right now I have my spear set up in the center with melee troops on the wings. Oh, I don't even know what the best setup's going to be here. So let's just group my cavalry, and we are going to set them down here on the side. Kind of out of sight, out of mind, although one of them is visible. Well, it doesn't want to hide him. There we go. We're all hidden over there now. What do you know? Took forever to figure that out, but we got it done. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I like this line. I think with his cavalry, though, let's back up and reset it the way I need to. I can't see very well. Normally I like putting my archers in the front, so I think what I'm going to do is keep them in the back just because I don't want them sprung upon in the trees where I don't see them coming. So we'll go a little conservative here, and I'll see if I can get my line more with the anti-cavalry units on the outside. So let's see if I can do that. Start with some G militia, my halberds, and then spear on the outside. We'll fill in the center with some melee units, some of that light axe band, and then the other wing we will put the halberds. And let's set this up over here. Yeah, that's set up the way I want. The center is melee, and then also on the wings, if I am able to lock them down, we'll put those axemen on the wings also to spring out from the wings. Let's make this a whole unit to move as a group, at least initially. And we'll put my archers, whoa, if I highlight them and choose them, we'll put my archers back here, and we'll make them their own unit because often they get moved separately. Now I'm going to try and get Huang Gai out there somewhere in the front looking for duels because I have confidence he can overcome these guys, and we'll keep our Sun Jian nearby in the event. So my scout I'm going to use through all these heavy vegetation is going to be Huang Gai, and we're going to see. Yeah, he's going to have some duels available, I hope, even though they're not visible. Let's move him forward. See if we can get some vision on the enemy before I start moving the rest of my force. I have no idea where... I just hate these battle maps. Dang you, Liu Biao, for hiding in the woods, you little chicken you know what. Oh my goodness. This is going to test my meager skills to the limit. It's going to make it harder to manipulate the enemy when I can't see him to try and minimize my casualties. See, we're popping out of the trees soon. Do we have vision on anything? Anyone? There he is in the back. Oh, oh, oh! Halt, 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 halt. Let's do some movement here and try to bring my forces forward so I can hold that edge if I can. The edge of the forest. Yeah. So at least maybe some of the battling will be done out in the open where I can have better visibility. Oh my goodness. Please, please, please let this work out. Can I see where I got to place my archers in here? Somewhere in there around the trees. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then his cavalry is kind of out there. Let's see if I can hide mine over here somewhere. We'll bring Sun Jian up here for support. Now that we know where they are and we got my forces moving, let's see if we can find some duels to battle. Oh, what a map, what a map, what a map. These are the kind I have nightmares about at night. Let's see, if we're lucky we can hold the battle in the open where I can see what's going on. Otherwise it becomes a mosh pit that I can't keep track of in the forest. Getting close to being in range to duel. Let's hope we can duel a little bit while my forces are moving up and getting into position. Hopefully win a duel so we can weaken their morale. Hopefully not lose and have the reverse happen. They're shooting arrows at him. Let's accept and get this attack going. Let's get this duel going. Quit shooting your arrows at him. What you doing? Come on, Huang Gai. Knock him off the horse. Yes, we need some good news in a icky forest battle. And when we're able, we'll use the power move, try to get a head start on you. Don't miss the power move. Come on now, do it, do it, do it. Get that lead. Boom! Oh, I think you missed. Dang it. Can't afford to be missing these power moves. Do have a slight lead on the power bar, but not as good as it could have been if he had hit that power move. But it seemed to be a glancing blow. I don't like this. You need to be far ahead. You're better than this guy, Huang Gai. Come on. You are better than this guy. Come on now. Not that my pep talk is making any little bit of difference in this battle. I need to do it for my own sanity. I can't have my guy lose. My main guy. We got a power move available. Maybe he won't miss it this second time around. I'm getting hurt down here in my health meter. Come on, let's get this power move going. Get it right in there. Yeah, that's what we needed to do the first time now. Come on. We need this battle because ideally I'd love to go right into another duel. Unfortunately, I'm only at half strength if that's the way it works out. Into the shade of the trees, let's finish this off before we get any weakened, or I may have to back away from another duel. Maybe bring Sun Jian in since you're so weak and couldn't handle it. I've had games in the past in practice where he's taken on 2 generals at a time, and this one he's just letting me down. Getting too injured on this duel. There we go. This famous neck break move. Let's get back on your horse. Get back on your horse. Move before they move in for another duel request. Let's see if we can get Sun Jian down here. Okay, I've detached myself. We have Sun Jian coming down. I feel more confident with full strength in the battle, even though he's not my main guy. Come on, don't stop where you can get hit. Come on, Sun Jian, let's help him out. Yes, are we gonna duel? Knock him off. I'll knock that old man off. He's the one-eyed guy. I think he's the one-eyed guy in Liu Biao's army. Make sure he gets behind the lines. My archers can hopefully take advantage of that cavalry as they make a charge. And let's get your power move in there. Come on. Oh, they're coming back to watch. We need you to take the lead, Sun Jian. And take out some cavalry while you're at it. I won't complain. Maybe this wasn't the best matchup in my book because I am not winning anything clearly here. Will I squeak in another power move before I die so I can make him die? Let's find out. Come on, squeeze it in there. Don't fall down. Sun Jian, don't fall. Oh, he blocked it. I may die on this one now. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, got him. Okay, get back on your horse. Get back on that horse. Because I need to get the hay out of here. My generals are weak and they need to observe their own forces doing the battle now. Okay, he's holding tight, not coming up behind me. Time for us to move forward, advance. We'll halt. He's in archer range, but he's running away from that. So let's get this force moving forward again. Okay, he's retreating. Is he going to allow us to maneuver a little bit? So maybe we can get up the hill a little bit and have him or have us come down from the hill. Let's take a look if we can pull that one off. Lady Wu down there with the cavalry on the flanks. Don't want to keep them too far back. And let's bring our generals up, although keep them safely in the rear. As we maneuver around, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at that open space between us. Maybe we can kind of see what's going on in this battle after all. Okay, it's about time to make our move. We got their archers in the front though, so we're gonna take some losses from their archers. But we gotta get them moving because their archers outnumber us. Maybe we can tantalize and do something up here. Let's see, maybe stay a little bit out of range of their archers. And do some damage to that cavalry over on the side. Let's see if that plays out or not. The one thing I don't see is that medium axe. Where are they? Okay, they snuck into the line over there. And here. So they just snuck into the line is what happened. Get the heavy cavalry, or heavy medium axes over there. Okay, now we're set up. My OCD is satisfied. Let's take some arrows and see if we can do some damage to the cavalry and get some movement out of their lines and see if we can find a weakness. Are we staying out of range of their archers? Barely. Barely. So maybe what we need to do... Okay, we got them in range. Let's get them in archery range up here. See if we can taunt them into coming after us. We're prompting some movement now. Let's bring them back. And their cavalry, let's just see how well we hold up with them. Cavalry on cavalry. Be nice to get past them to get over to their archers. We'll see if Lady Wu can to disrupt some of those shots. Because I don't like the hits I'm taking from their archers right now. We need some archer disruption is what we need. Gotta keep an eye on Lady Wu. Let's go up the hill and take care of those archers. I don't like them getting around me. Lady Wu is getting hurt though off on her own. My generals just, I'm not using them effective. I do not feel in this particular battle. Let's get my forces out there against some archers. That's who I've got to knock out. Okay, now let's see if we can bring some halberds down here. Get some flanks on the people attacking my center. These halberds, we got to get over on these archers. And these need to be brought out. Get that horse away from their halberds. Their G militia, don't want that. Come on, keep going against the archers back here. Disrupt those free shots on me. Let's go against. It's got to get rid, because that is what. In my flank attack that I paused because I forgot about him. Lady Wu, we got to get you out of there. You're getting weakened bad. Bad, 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 bad. His general is doing a number on my cavalry. I'm not thrilled with that. I see some cavalry of his own that I can start addressing with my G militia, my spearmen. This is ugly, even with some visibility, not in the forest. Come on down there. Keep my cavalry moving. My cavalry is just not moving enough. Stay away from his general. Drive me crazy. I'm getting some mega hits on my cavalry. Make this line fall. My line is falling apart. But I think we're getting some decent matchups here. Get the cavalry out. Get the cavalry out. Come on. I just don't have an answer to his general right now. To Liu Biao. Because mine are too weakened from the duels, I feel. I'm afraid to commit. See if my axeman can do something there. Well, I'm going to still use you to disrupt. You're strong enough. Do some disruption, man. We have weakened. Not in the center, though. Let's get some weapons. You stay after the cavalry, the G militia. Let's get some axemen against their general. See if we can start doing some damage. We got to knock him out. That's why this battle's taking so long. I'm just not doing some damage against his general. See if we can come in some rear charge on these guys and break them once and for all. Their axemen are hanging on. There they go. And he is running away. So now let's go after. Oh, he fell. The enemy general falls. Highly unlikely that he's killed. But what I'm going to do with any remaining cavalry is go after these guys, because I want to weaken them in any way that I can. I do not want to have to face half these armies again. Or do I have other people running away? They're after them. They're after them. Sun Jian, you're weak as heck, but go after him. Let's speed this up and see if we can wear down some of the army so we don't have to face so much in the future. Yeah, infantry after infantry ain't gonna happen. Infantry after cavalry ain't gonna happen. So we're about there. We've run most of them down. And we're about ready to claim victory. That stressed me out. That little battle stressed me out. I'm not happy about how that turned out, but we came through victorious. And decisive? I don't know. It didn't feel decisive to me in the least, but I will take it. Let's take a look at the statistics. Oh my God, I'm sitting here going, oh yeah, I'm showing my true skills on this playthrough with that battle. Oh my goodness, give me an open field battle any day so I can see what the heck I'm doing. At least we were able to force the battle in the one little open area we had on the map. But oh my goodness, and those duels didn't exactly turn out the way I had hoped. That took some major damage with those duels. Nice coin from that. Nice 24 heroism. But after that, I'm going straight with extra replenishment. I need to recover as fast as I can because I still got to worry about Cai Mao. Huang Zu is going to make his appearance at some point. Oh my goodness, we have rivals, obviously. Liu Bao and Sun Jian are rivals. And we have made some friendships between Huang Gai and Lady Wu. But don't get too friendly with her, okay? You know, she's married. And let's see where we're at. I gotta recover a little from that battle and think. We're probably going to... Oh, we got a promotion from Sun Jian after that battle. And let's see where we want to take him. Now, since he is the one that has the archers and the particular makeup of this, then maybe it's wasted for when I get another strategist. Let's just take a look at them all. Let's think this through. He can get more authority. And what do we have that unlocks after that? That's not a bad one to get to. For when we get into battle and melee damage increasing as we get farther and farther into the battle. And the way his last duel went, I'm almost thinking, other than I like the idea of enabling fire arrows for city battle, but I think I worry more about the melee right now. So we're going to activate Tenacity of Steel and apply that right here. And hopefully at some point, if we don't get a strategist in this army, he will become my arrow guy with these arrow promotions over here. Oi, 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 oi. And I can't reach him to finish him off. So I think we will just stay put. That's what I'm thinking, to be quite honest. We need a little recovery here, and we're looking at a lot of time. Well, one turn there, but my cavalry is going to take a long time to replenish. So I think what I got to do in the first place is recruit one more cavalry, and I'm going to stick... Oh, I could go with this guy. Nice break from what I have to have just a good melee cavalry, but I tend to mostly use them against the archers, and so that's what I'm going to stick with at least early on in the game, and we can always look at upgrading differently in the future. I don't know about you, but I'm worn out. I'm going to probably have to take a break. We don't have the funds. Oh, see how quickly my dang short-term memory. We're already upgrading over here. So I do have funds. So I'm not going to build a second army quite yet. We'll see what unfolds on this next turn, who moves where. But I'm replenishing here, and I have a feeling if he sticks around too long, he's going to start getting desertions. Who's left in his army? Liu Biao is still there. He did not survive. He is a casualty of war. The character died, and the old guy with the one eye, I think he only has one eye. I saw that somewhere at one point. He has survived also, but they're injured enough that they won't be back right away, so their army isn't quite as wiped out as they could have been. I'm going to do whatever I can in my moving to get as close as I can and hopefully track them down. You know, hopefully Cai Mao won't come up the path behind me in the meantime, but that's just a chance we'll have to take. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the technical skills that I showed in that battle. Hoo-wee, how we came out with a decisive victory, I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Greetings from, once again, wet and rainy Western Kentucky. I hope if y'all had some fun, or if you please have some comments on what I could have done better in that battle, do you think? Give me a comment or two. And if you stumble across my channel, please share the info with somebody else, because it is a battle to increase viewership on a brand new channel, and I'm determined to make it happen. So once again, thank you, and see you next time.